The ocean. The ocean or the coughing? The coughing. You ready for your story? You ready for your story? Oh, why did I choose to do that? Uh, huh? You ready? You ready? You're fine? You fine now? Am I fine? This is another Tahltan story. You want to hear it? Okay, good. All right, okay. Once there was a man who had a sister, and his sister had one little bird on each side of her body. She had, yeah, you're gonna live. Okay. She had two little boys, and they were very smart and grew quite large. And one day this man, their uncle, came and took the largest with them in his canoe and told him they would go and hunt. When they got a long way from home, he threw the boy in the water and came back home and told his mother that the boy fell in the water and drowned. After a long time, he took the other boy in the canoe and told him that they would go and hunt. And when they were far from home, he threw this boy over into the water and came back home and told his mother that he too, the second boy, fell into the water and drowned. This sister, his sister, then gave birth to another and a third child, and it was a boy, and it was very smart and grew very fast. When it got to be when he got to be quite a large boy, he would make little knives out of bones, and he would make little canoes and all such things. Finally, the uncle came and told him that he would take him to hunt, and they went and got in the canoe. This boy had his little play canoe hid under his coat and took it with him. When they were a long way off and no one could see them, the uncle took this boy and threw him in the water and went away and left him to die. But when the man was gone, the boy took out his little boat, and it got very much larger, and he got into it and went home. And when his uncle came, and when the uncle came, he told his sister that the boy had also fallen in the water and drowned. And when, and just then, the boy came out from where he was hiding, and the uncle was very much surprised and didn't know what to think. But he wanted to destroy this boy. And so, pretty soon, he took him with him again, and this time he cut the boy in pieces and threw him in the water. After he was gone, the boy came back together, and the little boat was there, and the little boy got into it and went home. When the uncle got home, the boy was there. The boy did not tell his mother anything that had happened, but the uncle was greatly alarmed and did not try and destroy him again. It's pretty sad. There's just a little bit more. Soon after this, the mother died, and the boy took little birds from the side of his mother and turned them loose. And there has always been lots of little birds ever since. And the people soon found that this boy was not a real boy, but a big crow. And soon after this, it flew away. Ole. Yeah, it's an amazing story. And a boy that takes care of his mom. Uh-oh. That's like me. Hmm. I think you like your stories now. I think you like them. Hey? Do you want to hear another one? Do you want to hear another one? Sure. Okay. One time a man went out for a walk. He was walking all around over the hills. After a while, he came to a steep place. His feet slipped out from under him and he fell on his back in a big pile of bare poo. And when he got up, he swore and swore an awful lot. Then he started to find his road home. He met a pretty young woman. The woman asked him where he was going, and he said he was going home. She asked him to come and go with her. He said all right he would, and he followed her. She took him a long way through the mountains, through a strange door, uh, through a strange country, and when they got into her house, she locked the door. Then he saw he had been all the time following a bear, not a woman. He did not know what to do, and he thought he'd better keep still. After a while, the bear told him she was going to sleep and showed him where he could sleep. The bear then went to sleep and slept for a long time. But the man could not sleep all the time and would stay awake wondering how to get home. All this time, all this time, the man's friends did not know where he was, and they hunted all over the country for him and could not find him. And they finally thought he was dead. After a long, long time, the sun shone, and the man saw a little light, and he climbed up, and he looked out through the hole where the little light came, and he could see the mountains all around buried in snow. After that, he climbed up every day and looked out. One day he saw a man coming a long way down the mountainside. He watched him, and he kept coming closer and closer until he was only a little piece below him. Being afraid of the bear and afraid to call out to the man, he reached out one hand and squeezed some snow and started to roll the snow down the mountainside. It rolled right down to the man. The man saw it and stopped and picked it up and looked at it. And he saw fingerprints on it. And he knew the fingerprints, for it was his brother. His brother was scared and hurried home and told all the people. That same day, the bear woke up. She told the man that pretty soon some men would come with dogs, and a white dog would come first and bark, and then lots of dogs and men would come. Pretty soon she had two baby bear, and in a few days a white dog came and barked at the hole, then more dogs and some men. The bear went to fight, and the men killed her with an axe. Then the call to the man that was with the bear, and he was scared and could not answer for a long time. Finally, he heard his brother speak, and he answered, and they took him out and took the two baby bear and started going home with them. But the man who had been with the bear refused to go, saying that he had been a long time with the bear and could not travel now. It was too early in the spring. Wait 10 days. They waited, and then they all went back home. The baby bear grew large, and the men would sometimes ask them foolish questions and poke them with sticks. Finally, one day, they got mad and killed a great many men and ran away to the mountains. Always since then, the people never say a bad thing about a bear, and always something good for fear they might sometimes be led away into the mountain as this man was. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Like it's talking about how we have consequences for our actions, you know? Say good things. Say good things about people. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. She was nice. She was nice. Yeah. That's it. That's all that's new. Two stories. Oh, I'm just reading to you. I'm just reading. Not telling. Well, I'm trying. I have to, a student's gonna come. I'm gonna call you later. Yeah. Love you too. Bye.